Yo, YouTubers. But you think we've got a bit of a drink problem, don't you? Well, I haven't, okay? But I had to do a review tonight. I bought some beers, right? And I've got a brand new, well, I've got a drink to review, especially for you, maybe two tonight. I'm only, usually when I do a beer review on when, you know, I film the reviews, and I usually carry on drinking, like, you know what I mean, after the reviews. And usually wake up the next day feeling quite rough. But this time, tonight, I just want, it's quite late at night, you know, I usually get my head down quite early, really, to be honest. And it's, what are we on here? We're on, it's 23:45, it's quarter to midnight, you know what I mean? I don't stay up this late normally. And the thing is, Liverpool got beat tonight by Chelsea, and you know, don't get me wrong, they played okay, I can't complain. I'm never going to give them any stress, me mate. And Ian St John recently passed on, didn't he? And I found out actually seen Ian St John play for Liverpool when I was a kid. I can't believe it, like. I didn't realise he was in that team, like. Well, I sort of knew that, like, but I wasn't too sure. Anyway, we got beat tonight by Chelsea, and I thought, I might as well. I didn't have a drink or nothing to watch the game or nothing, you know what I mean? So I thought, I'll do something to make myself happy, you know what I mean? So let's do a beer review. And what better to do a beer review than a brand new, you know, from a brewery I'm getting really attached to. Really attached to. And I'm clean, I'm totally, you know, sober. But when I did the last reviews of this brewery, I'd had a Belgian beer before I reviewed them, like, do you get me? Like, so I was a bit intoxicated. I like monitoring the effects, don't I, you see? So, without any further much ado about nothing, let's get straight on with it. Yeah, we're back again. It's a Glen Affric. Come on, let's go. I went to the bottle shop up the road, and you know, I've just discovered this bottle shop, and I can get, like, oh my word, German beers, Belgian beers, beers I don't even know where they're from. But anyway, I choose this, like, good old Glen Affric from Birkenhead, brewed in Birkenhead. The company, they're from Scotland, aren't they, obviously, like, but, oh man, does it say Birkenhead? It does, yeah, on the can, I mean. And it's a flagship beer, you see, right? I'm totally straight. I haven't had a drink all day, all night. I thought, I want to monitor this. I can't wait. I just like, I don't want to get drunk. It's not like that, but just, I've got to see how good this beer is, you know, right? So, it's Highland Suntan, extra pale ale. It's 4.9%. It's not too strong. Yeah, like I say, you know, in a review when I did the Rutting Stag from Glen Affric and the Atomic Orange, I drank both of them after drinking an 11% Belgian beer, which made me, whoa, just delightful, you know what I mean? So, I might have been, like, intoxicated by the Belgian beer and thought that the Atomic Orange and whatever were better than they were, but they weren't though when I drank them later on. I only had two cans of each of them Glen Affric beers, but just absolutely astonishing to me personally, you know what I mean? So, I've got to try this. I've got to this point in my life, right, where I am getting hooked on doing beer reviews, but it's not so much doing the beer reviews, it's more trying new beers. I'm really keen to try new beers. I mean, my eyes aren't sunken in yet, are they? Well, let's get the light on, I'll show you. To see if have I got any. See, I don't look too bad, do I? You know, not like close to the grave or anything. I should leave that light on, shouldn't I? But it wouldn't look right, would it? So here we go. This is their flagship beer, apparently, right? And the Atomic Orange costs more than this. Do you know what I mean? When you checked out the site. And so that Atomic Orange is something else, trust me. I really love that one more than anything, like. But the Rutting Stag was delightful. But yeah, I was intoxicated on an 11% Belgian beer, so I need to try this square, you know what I mean? It's the only way to get, you know, to find out if it really is good stuff, like. So let's get on with it. Let's read the description. Highland Suntan Extra Pale Ale. Brewed to be as pale as Scottish tan. Oh, sorry. Brewed to be as pale as a Scottish tan. I get it. For Scottish suntan, you don't have a tan, like. Brewed to be as pale as a Scottish tan. This is our flagship beer. Brewed with extra pale malt and wheat for a light biscuit base, then layered with mountains of pithy and juicy hops for a burst of citrus fruit flavour and a clean, subtle, bitter finish. Unfiltered and unpasteurised. Worldwide inspiration from the heart of Scotland, brewed on the Mersey. Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't. Birkenhead, my hometown. Purchased in Birkenhead. Well, no, it was purchased in Oxton actually, which is a little village outside of Birkenhead. So I've been up to the brewery. It's always closed. They still haven't got back to normal yet because of all this crap, of course. Demonic going on. Let's get it open and let's get on with it. I've even got, the smell just emerged from the can immediately, right? Bit on the, let's just get on with it, mate. Looking good so far. Remember, there's a lot of beers out there that I've tried that I really would buy again and again and again. And I never get round to it. I never get round to going back to certain beers. Apart from, I've gone back to the love and hate beers a couple of times, the Vocation, because I love that stuff. But Brewdog Punk was one. When I watched my review of Brewdog Punk, by the way, I was like really into it. It doesn't matter what other people say on YouTube, it's what I say about my drinks myself. And I know if I'll go back to them, you know what I mean? People can say anything on YouTube about drinks. I'm always interested in their opinions. But I've got to watch my own reviews and check them and go, what did I say about that beer? What did I say about that beer? And when I watch myself like a year ago or something, I go, I've got to buy that one again, you know what I mean? But you don't get a chance because there's so many new beers to try and I'm getting bored with doing that. But then again, I'm not. If that makes any sense. I see these labels, I collect the labels, I take them off and put them in a book instead of keeping hold of the cans. Sensible, that, isn't it? Alright, what's the colour there? We've got like a sort of pissy, sort of urine-y, pissy colour. Nah, it's like, wow. It's kind of a bright lemony, like yellowy, quite hazy, like, but transparent, not totally hazy. See the heads of this has been well chilled in my fridge is ridiculously cold, by the way, guys. It's like ridiculously cold. It's got like a fault, you know what I mean? You can't like turn the temperature, where you alter the temperature. I can't. Mine's like the North Pole all the time. It's ridiculous, but it's great for drinks. It chills them amazing. It doesn't freeze them, but it's just on the edge, but so the heads are less like, I don't really want a big head. Never been big-headed. Yeah, that's like a sort of the colour amber, like a light amber. Right. Try and be as fast as I can with this. I've got a lovely German beer to try next if I carry on after this one, okay? So you can see two beers from me limit tonight if I do carry on, because I'm hoping this one just makes me feel happy enough. Alright, it's got that citrusy thing going on that a lot of them, but in particular there, mate, straight away I'm getting oh man, what was that? I got like a fruit of some kind. What was it? It just popped up. I'm telling you, man, these guys are supernatural or something. Every beer I've tried by them so far, well, I've tried two, but I had two of each can, 2 cans of each of them. In the same night, I enjoyed them so much. So it's like 4 Glen Affric beers, Atomic Orange and Rutting Stag, 2 of each. Man, I enjoyed them so much. I thought, this is my go-to. If I can't get all the Bushies beer from the Isle of Man, this might be the way to go. Anything to do with Scotland, it always works for me. I don't know why. So any Scottish beers, Loch Lomond Brewery, Brewdog, any of the Scottish breweries, they just seem to have it just right for me. You know what I mean? If I can't get Bushies, it's like pineapple. That's the main one. Bit of pineapple there, right? Grapefruit. Oh, smells divine. Not too overbearing. Alright. Alright. Pellier. Weird. Tame. Almost bland in a way, without being insulting, right? And the bitterness hit me before anything. It just, bitterness hit the back of me, well, my palate, straight away. It's not like one of those after, you know, the bitterness at the back of your neck, that when you after you swig it and you go, it's straight away. The bitterness is straight away. It actually reminds me of a pint of bitter, actually. It reminds me of a pint of bitter, strangely enough. I expect it to be a lot more fruity and a lot more citrusy. It's tame. The water, as always, is gorgeous. I can tell the water quality is... What did they do? What did they do to their water, man? Because it's amazing. Wow. It's not overbearing. It's got that, like, when you eat an orange, and it's not too overbearing, not too sweet, not too sickly, if you know what I mean. It's tame. There's hardly the sweetness. It's like a cross between a pint of bitter and a pint of lager with a little bit of citrusy. Like, the citrus isn't overbearing. And then what is it? 4.9%, just under 5%. The magical Heineken mark. 5% is probably just right, but 4.8 to 4.9 is not bad, like. Nice can, you see the mountains and that. It's something in there that's reminded me of, and I'm trying to... I mean, it's tame, like I say. It's not overbearing. There's nothing silly going on. There's no gimmicks, if you know what I mean. It's beautifully refreshing. I mean, it's well chilled. Beautifully refreshing. Let's see. You can just tell it's quality, can't you? There's little bubbles. Little tiny bubbles. There's not much more to say. I mean, if you probably went elsewhere on YouTube, you could probably find a more in-depth description of this, right? But what I'm getting here is a no-frills bevy. That I know when it kicks in, which it hasn't yet. I'm still a bit sober. Well, still quite sober, actually. Okay. I think it is like the Brewdog punk realm, but nowhere near as harsh. It's an extra pale ale. An extra pale ale. Yeah, it reminds me of the Brewdog punk realm. What else did I drink that was on that frequency? Quite a lot, actually. I've had quite a lot of drinks that have got this kind of frequency. And it's very refreshing, yeah. Well, it's like a proper drink in a pub. I mean, I'm surprised it's not as gimmicky as you expected, you know what I mean? Because everyone's piling it on, aren't they, with the gimmicks, right? Right, you want the cum shot? Really, I should do this near the end, shouldn't I? You know, because like, you know what it's like. Come shots will be at the end, shouldn't they? Like you see, it's like fine, isn't it? Fine, and not much going on. It's like dispersing really nicely, and just has that. Oh man, it's very tangerine as well, but so delicate. You know, if you like these kind of beers, well, you don't want to be like that heavy, juicy, citrusy thing, give it a shot, you know. Quality. Most definitely quality. I think it's all about no frills, this one. It's just starting to warm me up. I'm starting to warm up, I'm liking this, man. All the bitterness happens straight away. And it just fades to like a watery, just thirst quenching, watery thing. In the most delightful way, like. The bitterness is all in the initial taste of as you're swinging it. It's just very peculiar. It's like the yin and yang. It's like they've got the polarity wrong, you know, most of these drinks. The bitterness is always at the end of it. This is the other way around. The bitterness is on your tongue, on the tip of your tongue, and it's like there, it's like floating, like lovely bitter taste, and then as it settles and goes down the back of your throat, the bitterness has faded. It's like delightful water. I don't mean like the beer's watery. I mean, wow, it's a weird concoction. I'm starting to warm up nicely, like, feeling that, like, wow, nice, not shocking, not original, but if you like this kind of thing, you'll love it, like. I'm still trying to think. Definitely Brewdog Punk, but without the sort of bitterness at the back of your throat, like that kind of frequency. They'll probably go mad at me, won't they, like, comparing it to other beers, and I shouldn't do that, should I? Yeah. It's lovely golden, yellowy golden, ambery. Oh. It's so tame, you wouldn't. It's almost like a fruit juice, you know what I mean? It's almost like a non-alcoholic drink, actually. Like a fruit juice, very refreshing. Yeah, definitely getting that bitterness before it gets to your back of your throat. It just tames off as it gets to the back of the throat, it's gone. Smooth, watery refreshment. It's quite unique, I think. Wow. I don't know what. I'm considering it's the flagship beer, like, I'm amazed. Highland Suntan, no chance for a Highland Suntan. Well, you might have seen me, like, sunburnt in Wales on my video of going up Mount Snowdon. I nearly died that day, you know, guys. I had severe dehydration. And my legs were burned severely because I didn't put any sunblock on my legs. I was wearing shorts. It was the hottest day of the year. Have you seen that video? I'm talking about what it's like. You go in the search in Mount Snowdon. My first hike up on Mount Snowdon. Honestly, I was severely ill. I didn't, you know. But I got suntan in Wales. I haven't been to Scotland yet. It's my prime target when I want to busk, is I want to busk in Glasgow. If any viewers are watching, by the way, anyone watching from Glasgow or anywhere in Scotland and you're prepared to put me up a place to stay, I mean, I'll have my tent, I'll be able to camp or whatever, like, but I'm going all battery operated and getting all kinds of gadgets like solar panels and everything, so I can literally live on the road. I can charge up my amplifier on the road and everything, like, you know what I mean? That's my aim, is to be completely battery powered, like, and solar powered. The Polaris tour. How many minutes we got so far? No story tonight, guys. 20 minutes. I've got about 10 minutes left. So he's giving me hiccups. So tame. Wow. It's a weird one, this, man. It's a weird one. It reminds me of a couple of beers I've had before, but there's something unique about their water. The way they do things, something very distinctive. The Rutting Stag, the red ale thing, the American red ale, was a lot more bittery flavour, if you know what I mean. And look at that, just great. You know what I'm saying? I've got no terminology for these things. I'm a banana, you know what I mean? I don't know, like. But you know what I'm saying, don't you? Oh, man. I've actually got 4 cans of Atomic Orange in my fridge. I've actually bought some more Atomic Orange. I was just like, oh, what? Do you know the thing I didn't put in that review, though, by the way, guys? You know what? When I drank the second can, it tasted like blood. You know, like, I mean, I don't drink blood, obviously, but it was like, I was sort of like, wow, now I know why blood oranges are called. I thought they were called blood oranges because they're red. But it tasted like blood. And I was thinking, you know, I've seen Midsummer, you know, the way he drinks that drink and it's got menstrual stuff in it, like, you know, some witches' menstrual stuff. I was actually worried. I was thinking, they wouldn't do that to me, would they? It tasted, that was drinking blood, like the taste of blood. So any vampires out there want a cold turkey and they need to get off it, like, get off the blood, Atomic Orange is your drink, guys, alright? Dracula's watching. No, I'm telling you, that's, oh man, it is like that. It's like the nice refreshing orange, it's not too overbearing in taste, or the tangerine, you know what I mean? It's not too overbearing in taste, but when you bite into it, it quenches your thirst and squeezes out the juice, but there's no over the top sweetness or nothing. It's very tame and nice. I like it, man. I like it. I suppose I've got to drink 5 of these or something to really get it, like. But I've only got 1 can of this, you see, so 1 can of this tonight, just 1 can. Yeah. Oh. The bitterness. Bitterness and just disperses to smooth. That's a new one. That's weird. I think some people would call that bland. Right, but I'm not being insulting when I say that, but you know, people who search for that kind of drink, it's tasty. But it's actually bewilderingly and like deceptive, I suppose. You could throw that down thinking it's almost water, and then before you know it, you're breaking car aerials off and things in the streets and stealing people's plants out the garden and that, like. Wow. It's like almost like orange juice. You wouldn't think there was alcohol in it, to be honest. You wouldn't think, unless someone's doing a shifty on me, they think I've got a drink problem. And they go, quick, Bruce is coming, put them on the shelf. And they're specially made and they've got no alcohol in them whatsoever. And it's like, you know, for your own good. Not that it's, I'm not got a drink problem yet. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Come on, give me, hey, come on. Yeah, I'm going to do a German beer after this anyway. I'm looking forward to trying, like. But I didn't want to spoil this. I wanted to be not intoxicated to try it. And it's ideal for ladies, I think. Give that to your wife. She doesn't like the bitter taste or all that kind of stuff. Give it to your wife. Give it to your mum. give it to your daughters, give it to your auntie, give it to your nieces. It's a ladies' drink as well. You can drink that with your missus. Oh, weird. Definitely Scottish. There's something distinctive on Scottish beers, man. Something very distinctive. Loch Lomond beers kind of reminds me of more than anyone, but because it isn't over dominating with the flavour, it's very deceptive. It's very deceptive, guys. There you go. Citrine, another stone citrine. See, I know my rocks, me, don't I? And I'm not talking about crack. Don't know nothing about that. Have you spoiled your beer review now, Bruce? Oh no. I'm only joking. Right. Let's finish it off and wind it up. It's too easy to drink. It's scarily easy. It's not gassy at all. I mean, bloody no, I just realised it's not gassy at all. Gorgeously smooth, almost like milk. Almost like milk. Very, very smooth. Breast milk. I wouldn't know what that is. I was bottle fed. Yeah, man. I suppose I'll be a bit more talkative in the next review because I'm having another beer. I might have 3 actually tonight. I've got like another beer as well. I might review. Yeah, I might do. Stop, you know. It's alright. I'll be safe. Father said, "You bastard!" It's my favourite Father Ted. 27 minutes, that's my favourite Father Ted episode, that, you know, the alcoholic fella, like, "You fucking bastard!" After he, go on, and no, I think I'd better give it a miss. No, have a little sherry, go on. And then he's just complete psycho, isn't he? That doesn't happen to me, man. Alright, yeah, tangerine and smooth, and you could give that to kids and they wouldn't know it, like, they'd be like, you know, complaining it's not strong enough. It's deceptively smooth. That's the aim. There's no bells and whistles, no frills. It's just a good, solid, refreshing pint. Nice one. So, Glen Affric Highland Suntan. I'll give it a 9 out of 10 because it's so tame. The vibe and the buzz, ooh, I'm feeling happy and merry. But like I say, I think it'd catch up on you if you had a few of them, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll give that a 9. Because it's personal taste. And that's not what I'm looking for in the beer world, but it's delightful. That's just my personal opinion. Okay. Gorgeously smooth. Yeah. Okay. 9 out of 10 for Glen Affric again. It's been 10 and 11 and whatever it was. Let's get on with the German beer. See what happens. Oh dear. Scary. These are quality though, aren't they? You know, quality beers, they're good for you. They're actually good for you. Well, look at my complexion. I'm starting to feel merry, aren't I? Okay. Glen Affric, please send me some cans and I'll review them for you. And I won't swear, I promise not to say naughty words. Alright, thanks for watching. From Birkenhead, a satisfied piss head.